Good evening, I'm 50 Perle from Adventure Perle, let's Aventuras de Perle. I have three questions from the team of my team of Aventuras de Perle. Two personal questions if you have time, you can answer. The first one is, what are the most important lessons learned from wireless expansion?
From the last expansion?
Yeah.
Do you want
What was the
most important lessons you learned from the last expansion? I mean, there's tons. I would say by far the biggest lesson that we carried forward is that we needed to create a strong in-team that shipped with the game and it lasted a long period of time for players. I think that's what we learned most about Draenor is that people kind of burned through the garrison content and then they weren't left with a lot of other world content to do. And that's a very bad thing for World of Warcraft, right? So for us going into this expansion, we focused a ton of our effort into things like world quests, the new challenge mode mythics, that scale up, and artifacts, and the whole class order ball system with champions and running missions, and to really make sure that those systems were strong and had like a really solid amount of content that would last a long time. And that was probably the biggest lesson for sure. So I think Warlords of Draenor is an incredible expansion, but that a lot of the content was front loaded versus content at the end game.
Okay, second question. Although there was a stat squish in Warlords, the number seems pretty high in Legion. Will there be another stat quiz adjustment?
Another what? I'm sorry.
Another stat.
Oh, a stat squish. We currently don't have any plans to do another stat squish. That's not to say that we wouldn't maybe get to that point in the future, but currently we don't have any plans for it during the current Legion game and the patch cycle. We're kind of okay with where the numbers are right now. They're still readable.
Okay, three questions. What feedback have you received from World Scouting in Legion? And can we expect the same leveling system in the future expansions?
From the artifact leveling system, or which system?
Yeah. For example, the stat and the PvP2 and the leveling.
I mean, the leveling timeline and the kind of scale of it is pretty similar to what you would have saw in Warlords of Draenor or Pandaria. Probably somewhere between 30 and 40 hours. I think the biggest change here is the fact that we're doing 10 levels. So going from 100 to 110 versus, 95 to 100 and 100 to 105 or something like that. It makes the scaling of the character feel much better over the course of the leveling. And it also gives us the opportunity to give players more new abilities and things like that. Because there's more reward moments because you've got 10 versus 5. Feedback-wise, I'd say it's been pretty strong. We haven't heard a lot of negative feedback. By far, one of the biggest things we're focusing on is if you're leveling up one artifact and then you pick another one, that you don't have to start from scratch. So you can kind of take some of almost like a catch-up method. So maybe you leveled up with DPS, but now you want to try tanking, but your tanking artifact doesn't have any levels on it. So there's a way to kind of, maybe have a quick catch-up mechanic between those two things. That's what artifact knowledge is that's in the system.
Yeah, I enjoy it. Well, another question from my personal part. We're going to see more from the Warcraft team investment in the PvE career esports?
I think the biggest opportunity for that would be the new challenge mode mythic stuff.
Yeah.
Especially with the random affixes that can appear. That's by far the biggest opportunity. Having timed runs of PvE content proved definitely pretty popular with Warlords of Draenor and challenge mode system. So I think we all feel like there's a good opportunity for this to be pretty big for that. Twitch streaming and stuff like that.
I mean, for invite players from all the world to compete in one event like BlizzCon.
Mm-hmm.
Are you thinking about that?
We've done it the last two BlizzCons. We've done like a raid race essentially. We don't have any plans currently yet for this BlizzCon of what we're going to do, but I think this will certainly be part of the discussion. About possibly doing something with the new mythic stuff.
Okay, and the last question, personal for me, is we're going to see the Pandarians against like be parts of the lore again of the mind.
Well, they're certainly not going anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like because that expansion's over that we wouldn't include them. We will continue to make new Pandaren characters and push that forward. I think it matters on when it fits the story. You know.
I mean, for they helping you to defeat the boss and those things like Jen when say Bolchin and those things.
Yep. No, we will continue to see Pandaren characters moving forward through the expansions. We're not gonna like leave them behind. It's just it has to fit the theme. It has to make sense. Chen is a good example, or possibly like Lily, you know, showing up somewhere else and she's more grown up, you know. So there's opportunities there for us to use those characters.
Thank you very much.
No problem.